a Clean Impact Rockstars. Thank you so much for being part of the team, for being on this journey, and for most importantly, for being a good example for your family and your friends, and for helping to keep people safe and healthy in our community. It truly is an honor, guys. We are doing things that other people aren't doing. We're doing things that other people say they're going to do, but they don't actually follow through on it. You know why that happens? That happens because we have an amazing team that is okay with being held accountable. They set their standards extremely high, and then we're just holding each other to those standards, right? There's going to be times where we fall off. There's going to be times where we're not firing on all cylinders, but we're still putting in our best energy and our best effort, knowing that we're making those deposits into being our best version of ourselves, right? Setting that standard of excellence very, very high. And because you set that standard very, very high, you're going to work and try very hard to achieve those things. And once you start getting closer to your goals, you're going to raise those goals up again. Your standards are going to elevate even more and even more and even more. And that's how you continue to grow. And that's how you continue to be your best version of yourselves. And that's how you continue to teach your family and your family tree and your friend circles on what it takes in order to find fulfillment and to be happy. It's that feeling of, I put everything I had on the table that day. I put everything into this, and I feel good because I did it. That's fulfillment. That's fulfillment. Happiness fades. Happiness goes away. You can get that trinket or that thing, and you feel happy for a little while, but that's not fulfillment. That stuff fades away. So make sure we're staying attention. We're protecting our energy. We're protecting our focus, and we're protecting our intent. Our intent is to be our best version of ourselves. It's nothing else. It's to be our best version of ourselves. And if you do everything else with the intent of being your best, the results are going to stand on their own. The results are going to grow exponentially, and you're going to feel amazing for yourself because your intent is right and because you're putting those deposits into fulfilling your intent to feel fulfilled. To feel fulfilled, right? Happiness fades away, but fulfillment is something that's in your heart and that you can feel. So pay attention to those little details. Guys, I know we're in the holiday season right now, and that's great for some people like me. I enjoy the time. It's a happy season for me. I like playing Christmas music right now. I like decorating. I like the season. I like the season because it makes me feel happy. It makes other people feel people are happy. But I also know that there's a time where you might be missing a loved one, or this might be a trying time because you're trying to keep up with the Joneses and trying to get the best gifts. That's not what it's about, guys. So when we're going through this holiday season, we're going into Thanksgiving, for example. You know, a lot of times you'll go into a holiday, you're going to your family's house, you're trying to rush in and rush out. Like, what's the purpose of it? It's not just a task. It's not just a menial thing that you're doing. You have the opportunity to spend time with your family. Now, I know that's going to look different for everybody, right? There might be somebody in your family, your Uncle Mary, that might have said something rude to you a long time ago. You haven't talked to her since. But guys, those are things that happened in the past. Those are things that happened emotionally right then. Mary didn't mean that. You know, you guys can get along right now, but you have to come into it with a proper perspective and a proper intent. If you want to go to your family's house and learn about people and ask questions and genuinely grow to know each other, you have to come prepared for stuff like that. Your intention has to be prepared, right? So come up with a couple of questions that you want to ask a couple of family members, like, hey, what was your favorite childhood memory? Or tell me something that you really love about the host of this. So, you know, Aunt Mary, tell me something that you really love about her. And then go around the table, have this purpose. And then those just spark a conversation, right? We're rushing through things because we want to stay in a little ball. We don't want to have to talk. We don't want to have to make small talk. We don't want to have to try to find something to do. We don't want to have that awkward silence moments. But that's not what it's about, guys. We're around family and friends, right? They know who you are. They know where your heart is. And they'll be impressed by if you just start to lead a couple of conversations so you can pry in and open up and create this ecosystem, this atmosphere where everybody's learning about each other and having fun. So come at Thanksgiving with intent. Don't rush through it. Don't rush in and rush out. Like, you can feel that in your heart. You're not feeling comfortable. Go there knowing, hey, we're going to be here for a couple hours. We're going to see Aunt Mary. She's kind of crazy. And Uncle Bob over there chewing his mouth open, spitting food all over the place. That stuff's frustrating. But I tell you what, I'm gonna learn something. I'm going to ask questions. I'm going to be curious. I'm going to genuinely want to learn about them so that way they can open up and it makes the environment feel so much better. So please, guys, go through this season with good perspective and a good intent. The intent is to spend time with family, guys. We don't get this time back, right? The intent is to build memories and to hold on to those memories very tight. You can only build those memories if you're constantly making those deposits and you have your intent and your purpose is right. So make those memories. Enjoy yourselves, guys. And if you're missing somebody this holiday season, let them know, you know that they're looking down on you and they're smiling. Let them be proud of the work that you're doing. They can see your heart. You know, they can see your heart from heaven. They know where your mind's at. They know where your intent's at. They know where your heart's at. As long as you keep those things pure, have happiness in your heart, and let them know that you're going to make them proud. You're going to continue to do right. If you're worried about keeping up the Jones and buying your kids or your family those gifts because everybody else is doing it and you feel like you're not loved if you don't do it, or you don't love them, you don't. Guys, get past all that stuff. That's for lames. Lame people don't think, or People that are on pursuit of their excellence don't think about stuff like that. They're thinking about fulfillment, like a heartfelt gift or a cool card that just writes something out of an impact that they had on your life, or create something with like some paper mache or some stained glass work or something. It's about just doing things that make your heart happy. And if you put a lot of thought into a gift, if you put a lot of work and time that you spent on that gift, people are going to like that gift a lot more than some stupid trinket you bought online, or some trendy thing that's happening right now, or some gaming system that's brand new, or an iPad or a phone that doesn't do anything different than the old one does. Fill your time and your heart and your intention with fulfillment and happiness, and just dive a little bit deeper with people, guys. It's not about keeping up with the Joneses. It's not about proving to somebody that you're this and you're that. Guys, it's about being yourself and being genuine, and be genuinely curious, and genuinely want to learn about other people, and genuinely want to be your best version of yourselves. Guys, you're going to elevate yourselves beyond your wildest dreams, and it's going to be absolutely amazing. And I'm just happy to be on this journey with you. I know this was a little longer video because the last couple have been kind of short. So let me know that you made it to the end of this video by making a comment on what is your favorite Thanksgiving dish that you make or that somebody else makes. And if somebody else makes it, mention who it is. All right, guys, have a happy Thanksgiving. Stay focused on being your best version of yourselves. Stay focused on living this holiday season with a full and happy heart, and just go about it with a great intention of learning about others, about showing them that you are acting logically and not just being emotional and everything. So hope y'all have a great day. If you need something, let me know. In the meantime, have a great day. Thanks for being on this journey.